Evening, Team Herbalife. Really excited for the call that we have started this evening. We're going to be doing a couple of different things tonight. So some of you are on the call this evening because you would like to learn more about product, and we're going to be doing a product training that's going to be amazing from a woman in Minnesota that's got some great stuff to share. Some of you are here to hear a few inspirational stories, either with product or income, and a couple of you are here to learn how to get a discount on your product. So we'll be teaching all three of those things in the next 20 minutes. We'll take a real brief pause at that time. And for those of you who are looking at doing the business, we'll be doing a 20-minute training following that. For those of you that want to learn how to better improve your wellness profile skills. So really excited to be doing this whole presentation with you. I've got a lot of friends on the line. My name's Laura Meister. I'm here in Minnesota. I'm a President's Team member, which is a really amazing place to be in the marketing plan. It's the top 1% of the company. And that's not because I do anything special, and anybody in my team will tell you there's nothing super special about me. I'm just a very average girl living in a really cold state. But the people I'm about to bring on are really extraordinary. So what I'm going to do is actually open up a presentation here because I tend to get a little off track unless I have something to follow. So let me open this up here. Can I get a thumbs up from my team if you can see this? Awesome. Okay, so Herbalife opportunities. I wanted to take a minute and just really briefly talk about World Health Organization. And I think this is important, is because Herbalife started in 1980, and sometimes people would say, I'm not sure if the market's saturated or not. And you guys, we're a health and wellness company. And if you look at some of these statistics, you can see we definitely have our work cut out for us. Worldwide obesity has more than doubled since 1980 when the company was founded. 39% of adults over age 18 were overweight in 2014. Most of the world's population live in countries where overweight and obesity kills more people than overweight. And you guys, obesity is preventable, and that's one of the things we get to do as Herbalife independent distributors. We're change agents. We get to get out there and really make a difference. The founder of our company, Mark Hughes, amazing human being. We were founded in 1980. We have products in over 90 countries. $7.8 billion in net sales 2014. We're about to come out with the 2015 numbers, literally weeks away. Really excited for that announcement. 3.2 million members worldwide, and we're publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Our chairman and CEO, Michael O. Johnson, I always say if you cut him open, he'd bleed green. He's a triathlete. He feeds his products to himself, to his wife, to his children. It's just such an amazing thing to see him be so into the company that he represents. Not like some of those other CEOs you may see representing a company, and you wonder why they're representing health and nutrition when they don't really look like they are. Michael looks like he is. Scientific leadership, it's kind of my joke that I'm not the one that's designing and creating these products and trying to sell them. We really have an incredible leadership. This is just right here in the United States. Remember, we're in 90 countries. UCLA is where all of our research and development is done, and it's really second to none with the science that we have in these products. And here are some of the products that I just wanted to take a moment and touch on. The Lean and Fit program is what the majority of you have probably gotten started on. Many of you are noticing results. It might be energy, it might be weight loss, it might be muscle gain, but 3 days to get started, and then the ability to continue on with the Lean and Fit program. Really excited about these products. And what I'm actually gonna do right now is turn it over to my good friend, Jessie. She's gonna talk not only about these products, but a couple of other products in our line as well. So Jessie, do I have you on? Oh, you're on mute, babe.
Hi everyone, this is Jessie. How are you tonight?
Awesome.
Awesome. Happy Monday, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to just take a moment here and share my screen with you real fast. By real fast, I mean not real fast, apparently. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to start talking a little bit about our core nutrition. Whoops, that's not right. Help.
Jesse, do you want to take a minute to get organized, and I'll call on a couple product stories? Totally my fault.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, awesome. I was like, why are y'all making that face at me? Okay, great. So before Jessie starts training, I totally caught her off guard there by about 5 minutes. I have two people I'm really excited to share their product story. So I'm going to start by calling on Miss Mary. And Mary, as I call on you, I'm going to share screen here. So are you there?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so let me share screen and let me show this crazy picture. And then tell us your product story here.
I never thought I'd see this on a big screen. Okay, hi guys. My name is Mary Severson. And before Herbalife, I had bad stomach aches, low energy, and didn't want anything to do with working out. I got started on my program and noticed my stomach aches have greatly improved. I have energy to survive the day. I don't get hangry anymore, and I am stronger than I have ever been in my life. The best part is I've fallen in love with CrossFit. I'm down 15 pounds. I'm fully fueled before, during, and after my workouts, and I feel like a rock star. Thanks, guys.
Mary, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I know this was a big step for you out of your comfort zone, so thank you for sharing. It's incredible to watch you. I get the pleasure of working out with you at least twice a week, and to see you gain strength while losing fat is amazing, and just one of the ways that we can affect people positively. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
All right. Cullen Prouty, do we have you on the line?
You bet. Just 1 second here. I'll share my screen quick. All right. Is my screen up? Can I get a thumbs up? Perfect. All right, guys. My name's Cullen Prouty. I'm from Mound, Minnesota. When I found Herbalife, I was taking a great deal of supplements from a local retail outlet, which will remain anonymous. And I was unable to increase my muscle mass at the time. I was unable to cut body fat. And I was working out, doing kickboxing, running, weightlifting 5 to 6 times a week. So I was really trying to out-exercise what I thought at the time was a good diet. Turned out maybe not so much. So I went on to use the Herbalife products. The first thing I noticed was that I cut my body fat by 10.9%. I was able to gain 12 pounds of lean muscle, which for me was absolutely incredible because I've got a high metabolism. It's hard to put on weight that way anyway. And I went on to take up a sport that I had dreamt about since I was a kid. I started racing mountain bikes, and last year had the great opportunity to join with 15 fellow Herbalifers at the Lutsen 99er, and was fueled by nothing but Herbalife products, the prolonged products, for 8 hours and 34 minutes. So with that, I kind of saw the opportunity to do a business that my wife was already doing. In November of this year, I retired from my job. And since then, in December, I was able to get out 8 10-day trials. One turned into a lean and fit. I had $159 in profit my first month while I was getting to know customers and helping people out. Went on in January to 12 3-day trials, 6 lean and fit, and profited $1,360 in my second month of doing business with my wife. And with that, I'd like to turn it back over to Laura.
Oh, Cullen, that's so awesome. I love seeing that picture. My husband was one of the people that Cullen product. Really, really cool way to see how people's lives are affected, them crossing that finish line. And there were a lot of tears that day, all out of joy. It was really, really cool. So thanks for sharing, Cullen. Okay, now that we got product stories, I'm so sorry. Do we have the beautiful and talented Jessie Helbaka-Peterson on?
Hello. All right, awesome, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Thank you all so much for sharing your stories. They're so, so powerful. And you guys, really the products are the reason that we're here, that we're in this room. So people get results from a Lean and Fit program all the time. Can you guys see my screen? Lane, can you give me a thumbs up? Awesome. Thank you, dear. And the Lean and Fit program is really where you get started and get awesome results. And then you have the opportunity to maximize your results on the products, graduate to a full program, and that adds in our core nutrition. So if you look here, you'll see the core nutrition right at the center, and that really is where you start. And then all around the outside, we have targeted nutrition lines that are designed specifically to help with whatever it is you're looking to tweak a little bit with your digestive health, or with your health overall. I gave it away, guys. We're talking about digestive health tonight. So before we do that, you guys, I do want to share my story. So before Herbalife, I was constantly trying to out-exercise a bad diet. I got amazing, amazing results on the products. I went from a size 10 to a size 4, tricking my husband into joining me in a weight loss challenge. And then my husband and I, we got pregnant with our first child, got amazing results, used the products all through our pregnancy, you guys. And this is actually, we have our second child right now. So the first picture here is me at 38 weeks pregnant. I think my favorite part of that picture is my sweet, sweet hair. I just got done with a yoga class there. But use the products all through my pregnancy and have really been focused on using my products throughout. And now 6 weeks post-baby, you guys, I'm down 27 pounds. I have 3 more pounds to go to get that back down to my pre-baby weight. I've gained 4 pounds of muscle, and I have the energy to keep up with my 2 kids under 2 while still maintaining my healthy, active lifestyle. And it's been absolutely outstanding for us. When I got started with Herbalife, you guys, I was a teacher. I was working extra contracts. I was also bartending, just trying to make ends meet. And when people saw my results, they started asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I decided to start Herbalife as a business. I've fast forward now 6 years since I've been doing the Herbalife as a business. And you guys, using this amazing system and transitioning from what I was doing into the 3-day program system, it's been amazing. So since we started really using the 3-day programs back in September, so from September to December, we got out 51 3-day programs, 31 lean and fits, and 8 new members with 2 people that are also duplicating this system. That created an extra income for us, rather, of $4,972. And knowing that we were going to be going on leave was huge to have that extra income coming in. In the 7 ways that Herbalife paid me last month, you guys, I made $11,397.07, and it really has created an awesome opportunity for my family. I've been on maternity leave for the last 6 weeks, and in the past 10 days since I've gotten started back really working my business, I've gotten 6 packs out, converted 4 lean and fit, recruited 1 member, and have 1 person doing the business. Excuse me, there's my daughter. And have profited an additional $348.34 just in the past few days in the past 10 days from doing this program. So I'm going to transition back a little bit specifically into products, because these products are the star of the show in Herbalife. And first of all, I'm going to start off with our #1 meal replacement shake, our Herbalife Healthy Formula 1. It's rich in protein, has 23 vitamins and minerals. Excuse me a second. Has 23 vitamins and minerals, comes in 9 delicious flavors here in the US, 6 delicious flavors worldwide, and is voted the #1 replacement shake, you guys, not by votes or people saying, this one tastes amazing. That's based on sales, which is extraordinary. The second and third piece of our core nutrition, you guys, is our Formula 2 multivitamin. Provides over 20 vitamins, minerals, and nutrients for good, balanced nutrition. And then our cell activator, it supports the body's absorption of micronutrients. It's going to help your body take in essentially the foods that you're putting in, and supports cellular energy production so your body can utilize its food more efficiently. Then when you want to add in a specific line, you have the opportunity then to look at our digestive health line. Digestive health was something that I did not even really know about when I started Herbalife. I didn't realize that that was even a thing. So I didn't realize that you should be going to the bathroom every single day. I thought it was very normal to go once every 3 or 4 days. So this line is very, very, very special to me for so many ways. First of all, you guys, we have the herbal aloe. It's going to soothe out your stomach and support healthy digestion. That one comes in a variety of ways. You can get it in a concentrated formula, which you dilute then with water. That comes in mango or cranberry flavor. So amazing. That one does need to be refrigerated once you've opened it. There's also the powdered aloe. That one is great for on the go. So you can throw it in your bag, throw it in your purse, throw it in your diaper bag. It's going to be a great thing just to have on you if digestive health is something that you are focusing on and you're traveling a lot, because that one travels really well. The last one is the herbal, or the ready herbal aloe. That's the big jug. That one is just ready to drink right out of the bottle. No need to dilute that one at all. And that just helps support healthy digestion and relieves occasional indigestion in the body. If you drop down to the bottom, that one is Flora Fiber. Those tablets contain a soluble and insoluble blend of fiber that are going to help support your digestive health. They're designed to be taken 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Each tablet has 1 gram of fiber. You jump up to the top, there is the 21-day herbal balancing program. That one is very user-friendly. You take 2 tablets in the morning and 2 tablets in the evening, and that is going to help with your body's natural elimination. And the PM formula is going to help make sure you have a healthy fluid balance in your body and in your system. You take it for 21 days, and it's going to help balance out your overall digestive system. The last one on the bottom is the Active Fiber Complex. This one comes in 2 flavors. Comes in unflavored, which is awesome if you add it to any of your shakes, doesn't change the flavor. Has 5 grams of soluble and insoluble fiber, which is an amazing source. So you don't have to have 2 or 3 different things going into your shakes. You can just put 1 scoop of the Active Fiber Complex and you get both types of fiber. And it's going to help promote regularity, minimizes bloating, and helps the growth of your friendly intestinal bacteria or your flora. And then you can, like I said, you can add it to your shake. And actually the apple fiber is amazing just on its own. It has a really nice appley taste, especially if you mix it with the cinnamon tea. Very, very extraordinary. So that's our digestive health line. And like I said, you guys, once you maximize your results, you've already gotten amazing results on your Lean and Fit. And these are just awesome opportunities to maximize the health and the health results that you can get in your overall weight goals. When you upgrade to a full program using our core nutrition and then taking one of the other products from the outside. So I'm going to pass it back over to Laura.
Jessie, so good. And I just want to point out, able to be a mommy and super successful businesswoman. So I'm sure the moms are all like, oh yeah, I've been there, done that, right? And the dad's on the line too. So Jessie, way to pull that out. That was awesome. And hopefully Ari is doing okay and was just kind of, having a little moment. No problem at all. No problem at all. I've gotten texts actually. Celebrate Jessie for being such a successful business and a mommy. So that's very cool. Okay, let me jump back in. We're almost done with this part of the presentation, you guys. You heard now about our products, and you've heard a lot about product stories. And you guys, it's not just about weight loss. It's not just about drinking shakes. It's not just about being able to feel awesome in your workouts. It's about paying it forward and being able to teach people in our community and around the world how to eat healthy and live a healthy, active lifestyle. It is amazing. I remember meeting Jessie when she came into this business. Her and her husband were both history teachers. They both were working multiple jobs, and they just wanted to be able to have children. And they didn't see an opportunity of how to do that. And Herbalife really offered them that option. And here's how. We get paid doing this. It's kind of the running joke in our nutrition club that if somebody says, how do you guys get paid? We know we're doing our job because we just have so much fun. So our job description really is this. First of all, we get in the best shape of our life, whatever that means to us. For some of us, that's doing a Zumba class once a week, right? For some of us, it's CrossFit. For some of us, it's a 99-mile bike ride. Whatever it is to you is amazing. If you're looking to do some part-time income, you just teach others how to get in the best shape of their life. And if you're looking to actually make a full-time income, you teach others how to teach people to get in the best shape of their life. That's really how easy it is. And I want to show you just a little bit about income. This is an average monthly income slide. And there are people from every level on this plan you're looking at right here that you've heard from this evening. And I'm going to call on 2 people right now. I'm sorry, 3. 3 distributorships. One is a couple. So really you get 4 individuals to tell a little bit about their story and their income in Herbalife. So Kenzie, do I have you on the line? All right. I don't see Ken's. No problem. I'm going to go to Lisa. Oh, Ken's, there you are. Did you freeze, hon? Go ahead and unmute and tell us your story.
Okay, sorry, it kept freezing. Hi, everybody. I'm Kenzie. And before Herbalife, I was working out, I was eating healthy, and also being a grad student and a full-time project manager. But I wasn't getting the results I wanted. So then I met my lovely coach, and she introduced me.
Okay, Kenzie's freezing. I'm getting all kinds of messages that her internet is not doing well. So Kenz, if you come back on, great. And if not, no problem. I'm going to turn it over to Justin and Lisa. Do we have the two of you on the line?
We're
Hey, we're here.
Hi.
Awesome. Let me share our screen with you guys, if that's all right.
See if we can
Let's
navigate.
see if we can navigate and make this work. So Lisa and I started with Herbalife about 2 years ago, and we started because a friend of ours invited us to a 4-week challenge. And so we dug into a 4-week challenge and both started working on getting our product results. Lisa dropped 40 pounds pretty quickly, I thought, and I dropped about 20. And so we were really excited about that. Fast forward 2 years later, we decided we want to pay it forward. We want to coach the people around us. And so really that's what we're most excited about right now, is being relatively new coaches, but having a lot of success with it.
Absolutely. So before Herbalife, like this picture we have of us, that would not have been us. We weren't very healthy. We weren't very active. And so this is just kind of a snapshot in the day in the life of the Millers. But yeah, you know, last fall, I was invited to a Learn to Earn training by my coach. And that was the first time I was exposed to the new 10-5-1-R system. Before, like, we were just like, no, we don't have time to be coaches. It's too much. We both work full time. I can't do that. And it was like, wow, as I was sitting in the training, I'm like, we could really do this. And so we've plugged into it the last 3-4 months. Most exciting piece was during the holidays, we made enough income to pay for Christmas outright. And over the last 7 years, we've never started off January 1 without credit card debt. And this was the first year we started January 1 without any credit card debt and really starting off with a clean slate. And for us, that's just amazing, amazing.
So in the months that we started before the first of the year, we had made $973 extra dollars. That was enough to put into the account to pay for Christmas. Since Minneapolis, which is the most recent Learn to Earn training, if you haven't signed up for Jacksonville, you should soon.
Do it.
Because you're going to learn how to do this. So since then, we put up a results post. We had 104 people like that. By the way, about half of those people were Herbalife people, which was awesome because people are like, why are so many people cheering you on? Which was amazing. But of the remaining 50 some odd people that liked that photo, I reached out, I messaged all of them, used the system. 6 people watched the videos. We got 4 trials out from that. I have 1 new client, and right after this meeting tonight, I have another day 4 appointment set with one of our future clients. So far in February, we've made $209 of profit. We're still looking forward to our mailbox money and the reorder money that we're going to see this month. So we're super excited about that. In addition to that, since putting 10-5-1-R in place for us, we've hit active supervisor, and we're looking forward to being world team on March 1st.
Woo! And more than just World Team March 1st this year, where our goal is to hit active World Team and be making about $2,000 to $3,000 extra dollars a month. Our biggest goal is to pay off our student loans and our mortgage. And while doing that, we're helping people get in the best shape of their lives and be the best version of themselves. So we're so excited.
We're just really super excited that we get to share it with all these cool people around us. So that's it.
That's awesome.
We could talk forever, so
Forever.
we'll cap it.
Great job, Millers. That's so good. Thank you for sharing. You can tell you've really been impacted, and it's amazing. Great, great, great job. Okay, so Kenzie, do you want to try one more time?
Yes, I would love to. Do you happen to know where I left off before I got disconnected?
Nope, just go, girl.
The whole thing over again? Okay, well, hi, I'm Kenzie, and I started Herbalife probably 4 months ago. And before Herbalife, I was working out. I was eating really healthy. I was a full-time project manager and also a full-time grad student, but I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. And then I met my fabulous coach who introduced me to the Herbalife 24 line. And ever since then, I've been hooked, obsessed with Herbalife. Not only have I lost weight, but gained muscle. And not only do I have more energy to be a grad student and a full-time project manager, but I can still have a workout every day and not be tired. And then I went on to being so in love with Herbalife that I wanted to introduce it to my friends and family, which I have done this past month. And in that past month, I have made $287. I have sent out 3 3-day trial packs. I've done 2 lean and fits, and I just had 1 member join on Friday. So it's super exciting.
Kenzie, that is amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Beautiful share. Appreciate it. Okay, we've got one more story for you this evening. Do we have new Mommy Lady Schwartz on the phone?
Hi guys, how are you? Can you guys see me? Perfect. Let me share my screen with you. I'm doing this one-handed while holding a baby, so bear with me. All right. Can I get a thumbs up if you can see my screen? Okay, guys. So my name is Lainey Schwartz. I am from Belle Plaine, Minnesota. And before Herbalife, I was a brand new mom. I actually got introduced to Herbalife during my first pregnancy. I was about 7 going on 10 months pregnant. I was tired, crabby, and overweight. And the first thing I noticed when I got started on a program after having my son was immediately energy to deal with being a brand new mom and a husband that worked overnights. I went on to lose 82 pounds. I no longer was crabby. Fast forward 4 years, pregnancy number 2. Took all my Herbalife products through my entire pregnancy. I am down 20 of my 31 pounds. 4 weeks, actually 5 weeks today post-baby. And I want to share with you guys tonight. So, how do I get my next screen? Hold on with me, bear with me. There we go. So I've been doing Herbalife for 3.5 years, and it's been great. I've been in a club 3.5 out of the 4 years, actually, that I've been part of Herbalife. And in the last year, life kind of just threw us some curveballs and some changes. We struggled with infertility and ended up having to do in vitro. And sorry, excuse me, mommy hormones. Whew. So when the 3-day trial system rolled out, this is what I found, that I'm able to really stay home with my baby and my son. Woo, guys, sorry, and be a present mom. I have an office in our house, and like you guys, my office is like my unfinished basement / toy room / storage room. Like, it's nothing special. But my clients can come over and bring their kids with them, and sorry guys, and their kids play with my son. The month of January, while having a baby and all the ways that Herbalife paid me, I was able to make $1,077.79. The month of February, so we're halfway through, I have retailed $2,139.39, with the last 7 days being $2,039, all while being home with my babies. So I'm gonna stop crying and turn it back over to Laura.
Lainey, my phone is blowing up of people so excited for you. Seriously, people are freaking out.
It's hormones.
It's amazing and it's beautiful. And that's, again, I just want to point out, from doing a 99-mile bike ride to doing CrossFit to raising your children to being able to have a second pregnancy and make money at home to being a college kid. I mean, it's so amazing, the opportunity that we have to really be agents of change here in Herbalife. So I really want to say thank you guys so much for sharing your stories. Ooh, something's happening. Okay, sorry. I want to say thank you guys so much for sharing your stories. If that is why you guys got on the call today, please feel free to hop off, but we are going to come in and do a little 20-minute training now on wellness profiles. So thank you to all of our panelists. We love you. And I'm going to switch gears now. Let me open up this next PowerPoint. And this will be really quick before we get into the training. But I just wanted to tell you guys really briefly my story. I've been in Herbalife now for just over 9 years. When I got started, I was a broke, tired massage therapist. And I was broke because I was sleeping on a massage table all day long. I didn't have any energy. So when I got started the day after Thanksgiving, I didn't take a nap all day, and I was blown away. I actually ended up going from a size 8 to a size 2 very quickly, and I've kept it off now for 9 years. And it's been an amazing journey, you guys, not only for myself, but watching people and being able to pay it forward like you saw on the call tonight. Hands down, the most fulfilling job, in my opinion, that I could ever have done. So I'm so honored. I wanted to share with you a little bit of my 10-5-1 numbers. In the last 10 weeks, you guys, I've gotten 30 packs out. I've actually gotten 13 packs out the month of February. 20 people have committed to a Lean and Fit. 5 individuals have signed up to get a discount or do the business. 1 of those 5 wants to do the business. My retail profit, that's supposed to say last 10 weeks, I apologize, is $4,025.23. And last month, Herbalife paid me $17,473. And that's not to impress you guys. That's really to inspire you that if I can do this business, you can do this business. So I'm going to talk to you today about our wellness profile. And I want you guys to think of yourselves. I always want you to think of Lainey Schwartz, who's on the phone call today, and like crunching time and able to make the biggest impact in the shortest amount of time while still really building relationships. So right now I'm on the website, getstarted247.com. That's where I'm getting everything from this evening. I'm going to show you a couple sheets of paper I have, and I'm also going to show you where to find them on the website, and then I'm going to actually role play a wellness profile. So we have a wellness profile sheet right here. I'm going to use that tonight, and you would download it right here on step 5. I also have a Tanita sheet. Tanita sheet you would download right here. If you don't have a Tanita, it's no problem. The Omron weight measure chart will be beautiful for you. And then if you scroll down, the information that I put in the packet, in the 3-day trial, which again, I'll walk you through. There's an instruction letter, which is found right here. There's a snack list, which is found right here. There's a healthy meal option found right here. And then finally, there is referral coupons. You can choose from this one or this one. So that is how we roll moving forward here with the wellness profile. And Jesse, do I have you on the line to role play with me?
Yep, I'm right here.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. And if you need to mute out, just let me know.
Okay.
So what I thought I would do, you guys, is role play through somebody coming into my office for a wellness profile, just to give you guys an idea. I'm going to jump in and out of doing a profile and having a teaching moment. I'll be really clear there. And then I'm also going to talk at the end about how you would do this over the phone. I would say probably 60% of my clients right now are not done face-to-face. So we'll talk about that as well. Oh gosh, I got to keep sharing my screen. So sorry. The other thing I wanted to point out is the flip book, you guys. So the flip book is really key from a duplication standpoint. Here's what I love. There is a, what's it called? Electronic one right here. So this is the flip book. So this is what I'm going to use, okay? So now we're all set up. You know where everything is. And now I'm going to actually just role play and pretend that Jesse's come in here and is ready to get her 3-day trial started. Hey, Jess, how are you?
Hey, Laura, I'm really good. How are you? Can you hear me?
I'm awesome. I can hear you great, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want a glass of tea or a smoothie?
I would love some tea.
Awesome. Do you want raspberry, peach, or lemon?
Lemon, thank you.
Awesome. I'll get you a lemon tea up. We're going to sit down right over here. I'm going to pull up this screen, and we're going to look at this.
Okay.
I didn't have you guys, I'd be using this booklet. And this is just going to kind of walk us through a few things, Jesse. So I know you come into the club every day, but I did want to kind of touch for a moment on who we are and what we do. So everyone who works behind our counter are independent Herbalife distributors. We do a lot of different services. You've seen our bike night, you've seen our CrossFit, you've seen a lot of different things that we do. Today, you're taking advantage of the accountability and one-on-one support. So just kind of wanted to let you know that's who we are, and that's really our mission in life, is to create a group of passionate people around nutrition, fitness, and empowerment. Now, there's 8 questions here, Jesse, that I actually have on this sheet of paper as well, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this sheet of paper and put it in front of you with a pen. You and I are going to go back and we're going to scan. I'm going to write down your numbers on this sheet of paper. And while I'm in the back still doing that, I want you to come up here, sip your lemon tea, and fill out this questionnaire to question 8. Does that sound good?
Yep, sounds great.
Great. Okay, guys, so quick pause. So I'd go back. I would scan her if she were live with me and I had a scan machine. I would weigh her and do her measurements if I didn't have a scan machine. She'd come up and she'd fill out the questionnaire. Okay? So now I'm coming back. I put the sheet away because she's not going to see the sheet today. So I put that sheet down and I look at her wellness profile. And this is where I build a little bit of rapport. So I'll look at this and say, Jessie, it looks like you've got about 12 pounds you're looking to lose. And I know you've just had your second baby. So tell me a little bit about, like, what are your goals? What's your timeline? How can I help support you?
Well, gosh, Laura, that's a great question. We're going to Mexico in June. So I would love to be like back to pre-baby time. So that's about another 12 pounds. But more than, I mean, I feel like it looks like a lot more than that. Like, I feel like I need to get some of my muscle back. I don't know if that you can help with that.
Absolutely. I sure can. That's great. Okay, good. So as I continue to look on, I see you tend to be a breakfast skipper. Busy mama?
Yeah, well, I have a 20-month-old too, and so she's always running around and yeah.
Okay, awesome. Real good. We'll talk about that. And then I see you tend to snack on salty things. You like chips, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, a hint of lime chips every time they get me.
All right, Tostitos, girl. And then I'm seeing you're most tired and most hungry around the same time, 4 o'clock. Is that right?
Yes, if I have to pinpoint to one time, for sure.
Okay, would you say you're really hungry or tired throughout the whole day?
All day, yeah. I feel like it just takes so much energy to keep up.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to take a quick time out and have a coaching moment. So I don't go over all 8 questions always with them. I pick out 2 or 3 that I think are going to be important to talk to her about to build up rapport. So you heard us talking about Aria. We talked about Beckett. Now I know she's going to Mexico. She feels tired throughout the day. She's a stressed mom. There's all kinds of great stuff that you can learn in those first 8 questions. Okay, so Jessie, this is a really great page I just wanted to show you for why breakfast is important. So there's a lot of breakfast skippers and there's a lot of carb-based breakfast eaters. Think cereal, waffles, toast.
Mm-hmm.
And either way, you'll see their blood sugar ends up doing this all day long, which is part of why they're tired. So what we're going to do for the next 3 days is start breakfast with the shake. And that's going to be protein-based breakfast, and it's going to keep your blood sugar nice and even. And then hopefully you don't have those crashes where you're real low and tired. And then you want to munch on the Tostitos lime. So that's kind of what we're going for, and that all starts with breakfast. So we provide healthy meal replacements. We're going to do that for 3 days with the 3-day trial pack. And I'll talk to you about what meals those are going to look like and what you're going to do in between. And while I go get your 3-day trial, I just want you to take a peek at body fat percentage here, and then I want you to scroll through some of the results. Timeout coaching moment. I would hand her this booklet to look at if she were in my office and I had it, okay? So I let her look through all these great stories, which are amazing, you guys, so, so good. And then she's gonna end up on this page, get your 3-day trial pack. So that's when I come back in. I've got my 3-day trial pack with all those sheets already in it. I pre-package them all. And I say, okay, Jess, here's the deal. There are 2 things in this 3-day trial. There are 6 sachets of shake mix and 2 packets of total control. There's actually 6 tablets, 3 in each. So you're gonna do 2 shakes a day and 2 total control a day. And I'm gonna show you right now how to set them up, okay? So when you wake up in the morning, oh, go ahead, Jess, sorry.
Oh, I just said it sounds good. I'm excited.
Okay, good. So when you get up in the morning, you have 2 options. You can either take this packet and put it in a shaker cup and shake it up. I'll give you a shaker cup to do that with. Or you can make it like in the club and you'll do it with some water and some ice and blend it in a blender, okay? The night before you start, I'll send you a little picture showing you those 2 ways again, just so you don't forget. So this is your breakfast, about 30 minutes after you wake up, and you're gonna take 1 total control, okay? So 1 shake, 1 total control.
Okay.
Now you might be hungry 2.5 to 3 hours later. And if that's the case, I want you to grab something off this snack list. Okay, sometimes people are hungry for an AM snack and sometimes they're not. I'm imagining with your height, you will be hungry. Me at 5 feet tall can sometimes get away with no snack, okay? So you're gonna have a snack or not. Then 2.5 hours later or so, you're gonna have another shake and another total control for lunch. Does that fit well in your lifestyle right now?
Yeah,
this for lunch?
Shake it in a cup?
That's it, it's so easy. It's like cookie dough. It's amazing. Okay, about that 4 o'clock time when you're hitting that tired, I want you to pick a snack off the snack list.
Are chips on there?
Chips are not on here, but we've got a lot of other really great options on here. I would try edamame if you want something a little salty, or maybe some jerky. There's a couple of good salty options.
Okay, I can totally do that.
Totally do that, especially for 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now dinner. This is so easy. Do you see this plate here? This is what I want your plate to look like.
Okay.
So you're going to have half of your plate with good veggies, about a quarter of your plate healthy protein, and a quarter of your plate healthy carbs. Here's the beautiful thing. This is options for protein. This is options for healthy carbs. And this is what we're going to avoid for 3 days.
Oh, perfect.
Okay? Can you do it?
Yes.
I totally think you can too.
I can.
Okay, 2 more things I want to touch on, and then we'll get you ready to get out. We have a referral coupon here. There's 3 in here. So for every individual that's noticing the results and they want to start on a 3-day trial, they get started with me. We fill in your information here, and you get $5 off your next order.
Awesome.
So really
I know like 5 other people who just had babies. So
fabulous.
Yeah.
Love working with new moms. We've got a lot of new moms having great results right now.
Cool.
Okay, so this is your instruction sheet. Everything I just told you is also on here.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so you've got it all. I'm going to put it all right in your 3-day trial. We're going to stack it all up, and it's just $20 for you today. How do you want to pay?
I just have cash. Is that good?
That's great.
Okay,
So
perfect.
I'll take that. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to do one more thing.
Okay.
I'm going to have you go on your phone, and I'm going to have you download the app Voxer, okay? That's how you and I are going to communicate. I want you to share with me your screen name, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to take a time out and have a coaching moment. Some of you don't use Voxer. That's great. You do text message. Some of you use email, and some of you use, I almost said call mail, like pick up the phone and call. They all work. They're all great. Voxer is just what I choose to do, so that's where I went with the role play. So while I'm charging her, I'm taking this 3-day, I'm putting it in a bag. I put a nice little shaker cup in there. I'm getting her all set. She's downloading Voxer. I come back. I get her username, right? I record her a quick message so she knows how Voxer works. Her and I have brief communication on here. I know, how fun, right? Okay, and then very lastly, Jess, let's set up your day 4 appointment.
Okay.
So today's Monday.
Mhm.
Would you like to start Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday. Let's
Perfect.
get this party started.
Love it. So then I'm going to send you that little picture. Remember the 2 ways to make your shake. I'm going to send you a picture then every morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm also going to record you a little message, and you and I can correspond back and forth. If you have any questions in the meantime, don't hesitate to Voxer me back.
Okay.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now you're going to come in either Thursday after 5 when you get done with work, or we can set you up for Friday. What works best for you?
Let's do Friday.
Perfect. Okay, so I have an 11 a.m., a 2, or a 4.
Let's do 2 because my kiddos will be up from their naps.
Perfect. Good. Oh, are you going to bring them with?
Is that okay?
Absolutely. I'd love to see them.
Okay, good.
Okay, great. So I'm putting you in. I'm going to send you that little picture right now, how to make your shake.
Okay.
And I'm going to Voxer you in the morning. Good?
Good.
Awesome. Okay, thanks, Jessie, for that.
Thanks, Laura.
So now, you guys, if we were doing on the phone or on a Zoom call like this, I would have done the exact same thing, except I would have had Jessie get on a scale at home if she had one, and I would have her find a tight pair of pants and or tight shirt. I just find that's kind of a nice way for them to do measurements. That's really, what's the word? Instant gratification when they start losing weight, because they want to get in those jeans. They've been sitting in their closet for 2 years. So that's kind of some of the stuff that I do when they're long distance, but really it's the exact same thing. These sheets that you have on the website and this pitch book, that's not a pitch book, flip book, are going to be amazing for you from a duplication standpoint. So they take 10, 15 minutes max. You can fit them in between whatever's going on in your life. It's such an easy way to work Herbalife into your business. So I'm now going to wrap the call. Give me 2 more minutes because I have a really special announcement. I can't believe I get to tell you guys. So let's see here. Oops. If you guys go to, actually, let me say this first. Oh my gosh, everything is going crazy. Next Monday night at 8 p.m., President's Team member Sandra Smith is going to be speaking, which is really exciting. She's going to be training on the skincare line. She's also going to be doing a launch of the recorded HOM, which I know many of you have been waiting for. So make sure you get on that call. She's going to talk about who to promote that to, why would you use that, and how is it different than the Monday night call. So it's going to be really exciting. The second thing is Learn to Earn Tickets is on getregistered247.com. You can still get an early bird price, which is so exciting. We're going to Jacksonville, Florida. And this is what I get to announce. I can't even believe. We're going to have a guest speaker. And we didn't know if we were going to have a guest speaker or not, but we're going to have a guest speaker. And guess who it is? Oh my God, I wish you were all here so I could hear you scream. Brad Harris! I'm so excited, you guys. Brad's been in this company for years. He is an amazing and phenomenal human being. And if you want to know how to build your business and design a life of your dreams, Brad and his wife, Pam, have done that. They're going to be talking a lot about how to focus on a method like 3-day trials while really developing yourself personally into a business that you can be so proud of. So very, very, very excited for you guys. Thank you for your time tonight. And we will see you all next Monday at 8 p.m. Thanks, everyone.